The candles flickered softly on the cake as I watched the door, waiting for my husband to come home. It was his 40th birthday, and I had planned the perfect surprise party, inviting all our friends and family. My heart raced with excitement and a tinge of anxiety, as I wanted everything to go flawlessly. But when the door finally swung open, it wasn't just my husband who stepped in, but a woman, his girlfriend, as I'd later learn, clinging to his arm with a smile that could slice through steel. The room fell silent, a collective breath held in suspense, as she announced their engagement with a sparkling ring that seemed to mock the simplicity of my own wedding band. I stood frozen, every muscle tensed, as whispers spread through the room like wildfire. My husband's eyes darted around, landing on me with a look of panic mixed with something else, relief, maybe? It felt like the walls were closing in, and the faces of our friends became a blur of shock, pity, and morbid curiosity. In a split second, my mind replayed the last few months, the late nights at work, the unexplained absences, the distant look in his eyes when he thought I wasn't watching. The pieces fell into place with a sickening clarity, revealing a portrait of betrayal that had been right in front of me all along. I could feel the weight of everyone's gaze, their silent judgments pressing down on me as I tried to find my voice. But before I could speak, the girlfriend, fiancé, I corrected bitterly, turned to me with a saccharine smile, offering a peace built on the ruins of my marriage. It was then that the dam broke. I unleashed a torrent of anger and hurt, a blistering storm of words that had been building up inside me for far too long. My husband tried to placate me, but his attempts only fueled the fire. The room was filled with the sound of arguments, accusations flying back and forth like daggers, each one sharper than the last. As the night wore on, the party guests began to trickle out, leaving behind only the wreckage of my life and a few loyal friends. In the aftermath, I realized that the real shock wasn't the announcement itself, but the freedom that came with finally knowing the truth. The facade had crumbled, and with it, the chains of doubt and fear that had kept me bound to a man who was no longer mine. I stood amidst the scattered remnants of the party, feeling strangely liberated, as if the storm had washed away years of suppressed emotions, leaving me with a blank slate to rewrite my future.